Okay, we'll just be starting in a moment. I need to get a few things ready, and then we'll do that. Okay, almost done. No, we're not doing XCOM today. We'll probably just be doing some writing after the update finishes. Hey Zed, yeah, we're not doing XCOM. The thing's wrong. I'll fix it in a minute. You know how it goes. So yeah, I'm just dealing with a couple of things because I literally everyone cleared out of the space like 5 minutes ago. So yeah, I'll be right back. Ooh, that's good. Feeling confident? Uh, do that. Let me update the thing to say the proper. Go back. one. Post. We'll update this to MCQ plus writing. Getting back in the things to and then that. Okay, let's see. Give it a moment. Is there anything else I'm missing? I don't think so. And there we go. That should be everything updated. There we go. Visual Studio. Good. I forgot. What is the... Okay, good. I didn't miss anything. Oh wait, no, I need to close the vote first. Hey Nora Hogan, how you doing? Personal update. Wait, does that say Nerm? That's Nora Hogan. Oh yeah, sure. You can ask me whatever. Wait, what? I don't see Nerm. Why don't I see Nerm? I'm interested in making artwork. I'm not currently interested in commissioning artwork. I said Nora Hogan. Uh, hmm. 144. Again, I'm not currently interested in commissioning any work. So, if you would like to reach out to me on Discord, my server is available, but I do not expect. So I do not expect any responses right now. Hmm. Okay, you're banned. I gave you plenty of chances, Nora. Let's. There we go. That's better. Uh, 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 so the Huma. Hey Zed. Actually, I feel like this doesn't actually need a tiebreaker. There's obviously a Huma leaning, and this makes a reasonable play. Yeah, I was thinking, should I ask for a tiebreaker between this and something else? But I feel like this is a reasonable enough thing to do anyways. So, not sure it's. No, no, I don't think there's going to be a need for it because this wins, right? This option wins. It's just that are we going with this sub plan or not? And I feel like that's a perfectly reasonable sub plan, so I don't think it needs to be tie broken, especially since I don't really have many ideas for. I haven't thought of pre-thought of ideas for how to go with this. So yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. Cheers, man. See. Um, you and your compatriots spend some time. Uh, 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 you and your compatriots spend some. Check in with Puma before your turn. Thank you for following me, John TML. How are you doing? That's very nice of you. You and your compatriots spent some time um scouring the battle. Yeah, that is currently unwelcome because I'm not looking to grow my stream or anything. This streaming is primarily to um, hmm. It just has a different. Ah. Okay. and user. Pop over here. Report channel. Selling viewers. Okay. Ensure that your foe is dead and clean up as much as much as you can. Um. Um. Huma is speaking. Huma is speaking with some of the village elders in order to figure out something that can be done to um make up for the fact that he just um well, um to make sure there isn't anything uh, 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 mm, mm, there aren't any problems with the choice of battlefield. Um, to explain what happened and ensure that they are clear that you have done what you can for the battlefield, but it would probably be for the best to stay clear of it for about a year. Uh, 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 uh,
There. With that, clear up. You and the others are. Wait, actually, hold on. Oh, wait, no. This isn't enough to overthrow the original one, is it? Uh, Wait, was Wentley one of the people who voted? No, it's a tie. So yeah, we're not actually doing this. We're doing the uh search for an assistant. Uh, after a quick celebratory dinner with your new allies, you uh, start heading back towards the Sumi Valley. But as you do, you also keep an eye out for any local that might suit your purpose. It helps that Takami is with you, as any assistant that you end up hiring would have to meet her standard. Meet her standards. Uh, uh, Searching through the, uh, 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 searching through the searching through the Search say reminded of your success with Kohaku. You make sure your mind is open and follow up any leads as you make your way back to make your way across the weather of and the lead you to make your way across the western portion of the country and the lead you to make your way across the western country and the uh uh western portion of the country and the border kingdoms between between middle country the as you make your way back to yeah. So you're coming here. Oh, I guess it'll be northern, not western. Um, make your way through the various small polities that litter the borders of the various major powers. Uh, while the places uh, um, though these places may not be as uh uh as so as though the people here may not be as well trained as those you may be able to find among the five great nations. Uh, uh, they are and that is something you can. Many of these countries can be argued to be in a position very similar to your own. Small. Small power. Say a small. Say relative. So I run an RPG on this site, Spacebattles. People will vote on what they want the next course of action to be, based on whatever has previously happened in the quest. And this so there was a previous vote. In order to beat it, people had to vote a certain amount. They didn't get the required amount of votes. So I'm currently writing the update for today's posting, and once that's done, I will be working on one of my own stories, which is this. It's a rewrite of an older story, but the basic idea is that main character gets the ability to travel between universes, and he accidentally creates like a nation state, and he's and like the thank you. That's really nice. Really nice of you. But yeah, this is Mercenary Clan Quest. It's an RPG based around the idea of like I was inspired a lot by the quote unquote warring clans era, which is like this part of the Naruto backstory where before like the ninja villages showed up, you had like roaming clans, right? And that's um kind of the feel I'm going for is just like magic is a thing that's sort of like sold and traded as a service because there are certain families that have built it out and yada 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 yada. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Okay. Uh, so yeah. Um. By the way, if you type in !quest, um, or !MCQ in chat, it should give you a link to that if you want to check it out. Uh. So yeah, that has a thing. The account on the website's free, so you don't need to worry about that. And yeah, I do an update every day at the start of stream. If you want to give your own feedback, or if you want just like, I'll occasionally take tiebreakers whenever they're necessary. And yeah, that's something I've been doing. Many of these countries can be argued to be in a position very similar to your own, relatively it's very relatively small in terms of control land mass, and usually dependent on a particular service or product that is in demand elsewhere. Obviously, your your particular services and products uh operate operate on a different scale, but the fundamentals are the same. So now I need to roll a challenge set. Let's grab that. Challenge block. Find candidates. Base challenge. Say, let's say base challenge is like 250. Let's say 300. Just on account of because you'd want to pair it against. Calligraphy, model for knowledge, economy. Here we go. Let's see. We want to get expressionist to see if you miss. See if you catch any infiltrators. Actually, that is true. Covetous eyes does apply here. Less beauty. I need to remove the ranks. I don't think the ranks add to anything. Painting, focus research, season enchanting. You don't get Diplo, but you do get great game. Wisdom, Donjo, psychometry. Yeah, psychometry does apply here. You do get connections. We'll leave legalese for the actual selection process. You'll get administrative efficiency. And you will get from Takami Realpolitik. Okay. $300. Well, that's almost guaranteed to be just like an absolute runaway. Right. Condo. Occasional success. Okay. One A rank. I'll say, as you go, so as you make your way towards, uh, 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 hmm, uh, uh, hmm, as you make your way towards the eyes, real politics, foundation. As you make your way towards the, uh, as you make your way through the various small nations, you do end up finding a few um a few options. The first is young. There is a random. WinRAR is free. I generally go with 7-zip nowadays, but yeah, WinRAR's policy is that you have an unlimited free trial. After the first like 90 days or whatever, each time you turn it on, they will pop up a message saying your trial has expired. You can just you can just ignore that. There'll be like an option to just ignore that and continue on. And you can keep using the free trial. And they won't stop you, right? Um it's it's a pattern of behavior known um as annoyanceware. Basically, the idea is WinRAR makes money by having companies buy licenses, and everything is free for a user. But yeah, I don't really bother because Windows 11 has all those features built in, and 7-zip does everything I need, and it's open source, and it doesn't have that annoying pop-up. But I really respect what WinRAR as a community do, like as a company does. I might actually buy one of their shirts, their bags. What's it called? Not any dice. Actually, is it any dice? No, it's spinner. Uh, Fail. Open console. 3, 5, 5. This is a young woman. The daughter of say the child of a fairly successful merchant who operates first is a young woman operates in uh, 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 thank you. The first young woman, the child of fairly successful merchant who operates in the border realm between any other interest in what? Between like obviously I enjoyed writing and I like drawing. But in terms of games, I really want to play say what do you call it? I really want to play what would be a good game to play on stream? Uh uh oh yeah, I bought Homeworld when they had that deal going on. Maybe that would be fun. Uh, I know I want to save Prey and Prototype for when I have my next model. Uh, I'm waiting for Space Age to go on sale before I buy it. Oh, I really want to play Hollow Knight again. It's been a while. Oh, I could do Papers, Please. Oh god, so many games that I haven't played in far too long. Ooh. No, I want to save Stellaris. But I totally could do Gas Hazard for sure. You feeling okay, man? Operates in the border realm between sea, country, country, and yeah. uh, uh, while not well, yeah, uh that should be fine, I think. I would be very surprised if it was having any issues. Uh, but yeah. Uh, while not, while not, um, uh, formally, say, while not raised, let's say, while not, an heir too much, her, position gives, say, her upbringing give her a great deal of insight into um few uh a few great uh great deal of insight into the commercial aspect of rulership, of managing large organizations. The second is let's spin that dice. Alright. The second the next young woman, is the uh is the nephew is the niece of one of the rulers rulers of these is the first daughter of one of these petty kingdoms. While not say she gave say uh or was before her uh petty king petty rulers or was for her kingdom kingdom was destroyed by another um uh uh, uh she only managed to escape uh due to her interest in magic, and has been uh slowly making her way, and was and joined your party as you headed north towards the Heartlands, uh, north to find shelter with some allies far to the north. Uh, in so in addition, while she harbors some hope of one day retaking her birthright, uh, 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 see something. Uh, Case sensitive shouldn't matter. Uh, okay. Ow, ow, ow. There we go. Retaking her birthright. She is also well aware that an even a position as an assistant to you would be an arguably better position position than even that success. Uh, she is a capable combatant and skilled in uh, wartime governance. Uh, okay, no, I'm ruling that this is going to be a dude because that is uh the third option is um the um the young sorry the son of the current ruler's brother in his homeland. He is actually being sent to the what's the name of that polity? Uh, required and dialed back to basics, empty next, change back home, font, eyes, stuff. Uh, Howling Woods. It's actually on his is actually being sent to the Howling Woods. Uh, um. Uh. While the young man has no interest in rulership, he is technically a possible figurehead for rebellious for should a rebellious faction bring. He is something of a gentle. So having dedicated most of his life to horticulture. I used that word right, horticulture. To horticulture. breeding say breeding specific strains of various spices. While not overly, so while possible in foreign matters, he is rather skilled when it comes to the internal governance of a territory. Next update. Politics. The wave hunter will be complete soon. Perhaps it is worth and that information may be useful to other parties. Per say, getting say letting your old friends in the islands know about it would not they would not ruffle too many feathers, but would but might drum up some business from horse country through Ronco. Perhaps you will even get to examine the first fleet. Reach out to Huma about acquiring some seed crop of potatoes. They were fair. So they were quite filling, and grew well even in the mountain. Having access to it in the valley could open up new lands for farming. Okay. Write in, notable money, yada yada yada. Oh, I need to grab the icon and sure. Sure. A little business. Business. On the way. Grab that word. Business. Done your fundamentals. And it delete repeated word. Delete repeated word. Operating. Okay, so this. Okay. Good. Grab that. That here. Post reply. I watch a lot of. Well, I watch a few different ones. I've been back on a Doshington streak recently. Beyond that, I watch a lot of Sorted. I watch Binging with Babish. I watch a lot of cooking videos. I watch Technology Connections. Um, yeah. Uh, uh, done. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna use the for a moment. Okay, we'll be starting in a moment. I'm just messing around with some settings. The renovation earlier today was I got some new lights. And unfortunately, I'm not allowed to work on my own building, so well, I work on my own room without possibly causing uh, damage. So one sec. Okay, how do I set this? Okay, now this is the I shouldn't be distracted by this. Yeah. At least it's really nice and bright though. That's one victory. I can see without straining, and then also if I wanted it to be not as bright, I can do that. And now it's fully bright. Uh, oh wait, done. Okay. Oh, don't save file, open recent. Okay. Uh, well, I guess that is something I could do to fix that. Hey Kate, how you doing? I beat I beat XCOM yesterday. Hey, how things have been? I'm assuming things have been busy. Yeah, it has been. Yeah, I've updated my layout, by the way. What'd you think? Uh, Yeah, I've also updated the chat so that it's Twitch TOS compliant. Yeah, it's for Twitch TOS compliance, so that's why it's separated. And the other thing is there's now like a built-in 10-second ish delay, so that if someone starts spamming on Twitch, I can ban them or time them out or just delete the messages, and they'll never show up on stream. And if they have shown up, it'll also delete them, but that's like secondary. The better part is that they'll also never show up on stream if I get to them within that initial time frame. It's really nice. So that's how I'm kind of dealing with that's how I'm dealing with those spammers right now. List of things. No, pull out his notebook and list of magical. So I'm working on. So remember that story I was working on with the flying ship? I felt like I'd written myself into a corner and made it too messy, so I've restarted it. Yeah, I've restarted it. The heron isn't a part of the initial stuff yet. The idea is that instead of getting this ship that is it's a whole rewrite where I'm still keeping the concept of guy accidentally is a civilization and then ends up in this sort of hybrid tech magic um uh like say hybrid engineering magic technological base that means that he's kind of at odds with most of the people around him, but he doesn't start off with the ship, which means that his lift capacity is much more limited in the beginning. And the other thing I'm doing is I am massively limiting the massively increasing the number of uninhabited worlds he has access to, right? Because resources were never a problem with him, it was utilization. So it made no sense to like try and limit that based on empty worlds and such. So right now, he hasn't even gone to his first world. It's going to be Spy Family this time. Um, and he's just like recruiting people from his home world and setting up farms and mines and shit on this new world, Kene. And then he's also stumbled across a magical world. So the rules for worlds is that about 1 in 100 ish have magic. Actually, no, it should be like about 1 in. Yeah, I'll say about 1 in 100 ish have magic. And about 1 in 1,000 have life. He has found a magical world. He hasn't stumbled across Spy Family yet, but the idea is that it's not say the specific circumstances for any particular species or any like group of species to evolve is not super common. Is not like guaranteed, right? Even between worlds that are basically just Earth and all don't have people, very few of them will have the same species. So, and it's just kind of making a guess that sapience isn't like a specific trait that evolution is working towards. So the chances of there being any species with sapient, say any like intelligent species, is a lot lower than you would expect. So yeah, it's going to be like 1 in 1,000 maybe have intelligent life. So there are more worlds with magic than there are with intelligent life. And yeah, I'm also going for much longer chapters. He pulled out his notebook and started and added the list of magic things. Two. Uh, uh, um, pulled out his notebook to add a little. So yeah, um, a few other differences is that he's going to have a much larger, not quite population, but he's going to have a lot of sort of like tributary polities. They're like small groups that he's set up for whatever reason that may not specifically see him as like a direct ruler, but basically the superior, say the power above, say the power in command, because he's like pretty important about that and is very dependent. They're all super dependent on him economically for any sort of external travel. Plus, since he actually knows how dimensional travel works in this, because it's a thing that he's figured out how to do, and it's this whole magitech thing that he's figured out. Um, we see more. Um, we see it as more of a technical thing that's like evolving and improving more directly. Pull out a notebook and listen magical. Still, a lot of his work was based on understanding how the on understanding sensations. He was able to pull from the group and replicating that experience through other methods. Perhaps if he found some other example of local teleportation, but the I have oranges now. Um, oh. Until then, however, he would be. I did submit that, right? Uh, Until then, however, he would be. Until then, however, he would continue. He Until then, so he had enough things to mess until he managed. He put, let's say, putting away the notes, let's say the notebook, he headed back to the testing ground and once again started preparing. So say started putting the apparatus back together. Sorry. Cleaning every uh um oh um uh uh, um uh uh um um uh testing ground started once again started cleaning everything up. The magic. It seemed that he would need to explore other options. He was uh carrying the test outside the workbench back into the shed when suddenly the ham radio, so the uh ham radio wall to uh uh the report from uh Random.org, random.org, verify, integer, 1, between 800 and 1200, numbers, Volt, 938, the observations back. We have signs. 938. Earth. PIE. Proto-Indo-European. Ice. Cold. I guess I might not be ice in Proto-Indo-European. By family, native population, rocks, 30,000 people. Okay, we are I want at least another 120 words. Checking the status. Uh, 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 as as he waited, does he put away the table? Does he folded up the workbench and stowed it in the shed? Another. There. The thought struck him that he was perhaps overcomplicating. Uh, uh, hmm, uh, okay. Uh, Perhaps he was overwhelmed with the problem. Um, uh, having thought about various mystical implications, perhaps he could figure out why his previous experiments with um, petroleum. So he haven't thought about various things for the last while. His mind. Sorry. Uh, uh, he. Oh God. Okay. Greasing up the hinge for one, so for the workbench, as he folded up the he realized that there was another option uh, uh, for uh, improving his transit. While he had no and, uh, he considered as he uh picked through the remnant of the as he picked through the remnants of the uh, test site, picking uh picking okay, up the various shards of shattered Lexan. He of of uh let's go through runs the test. Cleaning up the various spots. He considered other approaches. So he moved on from. So he uh mentally started considering the magical property of various sub the various plants and animals that he had that he had cataloged. So when he recalled some of the things he had seen, uh, natural tar pit in the Labrea tar Labrea Labrea region on the magical. Uh, Something about the every time he had analyzed place he had uh that was weird. Every time he'd analyzed the place, he had found number. So he'd so uh, all of the had what could only be described as undead in those regions. It seemed that uh, petroleum products had always had a weird interaction with how the with magic, even in his early experiments. Um, Several his first uh, Several of his first attempt at translocation had what was his first attempt at translation? Very unsettling result, and it had taken him a while to realize that he couldn't use gasoline, the part of the energizing media, say a part of the fuel for the translocation. He used say given what he had seen, perhaps that explained a number of other issues he had experienced. Sure. Quite a lot of things on Earth. A lot of things were made from petrol. And while transporting plastics of various kinds, is of all kinds, simple enough. Using it using it in the magical working, using any such, any petroleum product in his experiment, maybe impacting his success. Eventually, the signs of liver. Eventually, might even be why his attempts to move the transit ring to the outer edge of the system may have failed if the adhesive he used was of petroleum. Perhaps some sort of wheat paste. The alcohol base of his alcohol base of his current trans transloc so his current fuel mix uh, uh, was technically some sort of fermented from grains. So corn specifically. And he knew that adding sugar had granted some success. So perhaps a similar biological fuel could be dialogue as a means of improving energy. Let's see. If he could transit whole space, then it would be. Then there would say the whole device. There wouldn't be a need for landing pads on either end, just a supply fuel to prime the system once more. He'd have to research it on his next trip back to Earth. Having well, he'd have to research it on his next trip back to Earth. The internet. No. Even with the archive Wikipedia he had stored in his compound here. His best research was still generally done on with full access to the internet. He began working out the possible implications of more edible, say more of such changes as he sat at the edge of sat at the as he um said what once he made it back to his compound. Uh, um, uh, Sources of night. How to trade. Ammonia. Ammonia should be fine. He would likely need the implications of needing to avoid petroleum products may explain a number of other issues. Could maybe explain a number of other issues that he had, and with and perhaps even his failure stashing the workbench and Lexan's screen in a shed along the way. The Please. If he could create create a system for holding on to the requisite uh, 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 if he could establish the outer boundary within a rigid consumable part, it would mean that he that uh, okay, of uh, providing mystically significant energy of sufficient density. If he could, it would mean that he could transit the whole device, and there wouldn't be a need for landing pads on either end. He was working out. So he began working through the equations on how such a component would need to be shaped when suddenly the ham radio squawked alight. And I think that's all I have, all I have the brain power for today. So yeah, cheers all. I'm gonna get some rest while my brain is still moderately functional. Oh gods. Oh.